Hi, my name is Jacob Crabtree, and does anybody know who Michael Jordan is?
Yes.
Yes.
He was a very successful NBA player, wasn't he?
Yes.
And he had great talent, and he won multiple championships. But he said that talent wins games, but hard work and intelligence wins championships. He didn't win all these championships just because he was the only good person on the team. They all worked together, and they used teamwork as a way to win. When I thought of this quote, it brought me back to the last game of my baseball season at Chautauqua Park when we played Owensboro. And in this game, it was an eye-opener to all of our players and coaches because we showed teamwork, and through that we had optimism and persistence throughout the whole game. And going to the story, it was at Chautauqua Park, and we were playing Owensboro, which was the #1 team in the district, and we were not very good that season. We were probably ranked 4 in the whole district, and when people were coming in, when we were warming up, I was nervous. I was just like, I'd never been in that kind of spot in my life. And when the game started, we started out hard. We had never started with that much intensity, and we took the lead the very first inning, and throughout the whole game, we were just close the whole game and competing. We always kept each other's heads up. We kept optimism, and no one ever got down. And going toward the 6th inning, they got 3 runs on us, and we were down 5-2. And even though we got down 3 runs, we still kept our heads high, and we wanted to go hard until the very end. And going toward the 7th inning, we had bases loaded, and one of our players hit a sacrifice fly and scored 1 run. And we got the score down to 2 runs. And then with 2 outs, there was a runner on 2nd and 3rd, and I was up to bat. And I had never been in such a tight moment in my life. Like it was a very, very hard situation. It was 2 outs in the last inning for us to try to win. And if we didn't, we would have just lost and walked off the field. And with 2 outs, I ended up hitting a double that ends up scoring the tying run. And it was crazy. It was the most hype moment of my life. And I remember the teammates going crazy, the crowd. I couldn't even hear Coach Dennis on first yelling at me to like know what to do on base running because I couldn't hear him because of everyone. And because of that, it was the most fun moment in game of my life. And if we didn't have the optimism, persistence, and teamwork in that game like we did, that wouldn't have been as fun. And we ended up losing, but either way, we still competed, and that was just a crazy game. And what I want you guys to take home is just to know that teamwork can be anywhere. Like it can be in the workplace, it can be on a baseball field, it can be running a race together, trying to push each other hard. And when you're working as one, you're much stronger. And when you have optimism and persistence, it really helps the whole team. And without teamwork, you're much weaker. And that's why you go back to the quote. Michael Jordan says, talent wins games. You can win as many games as you want, but when it comes to championships, people are going to try really hard as one team, and you have to have the teamwork. And that's about it.
Thanks. Yay.